published 4:09 Eastern Standard Time, the 26th of February 2018, updated 13:03 Eastern Standard Time, the 26th of February 2018. Fernando Alonso spun off the track at 100 miles per hour on the first morning of pre-season testing in Barcelona, owing to a faulty wheel nut. The double world champion managed only 6 laps before the gremlin caused him to slew into the gravel trap at the final corner of the Circuit de Catalunya. He was unhurt and, once out of his McLaren car, crouched down to inspect the right rear wheel that had become detached. Fernando Alonso's McLaren sits at the side of the track after he crashed during winter testing. Alonso is seen spinning into the gravel with his wheel missing amid the cloud of dust. Alonso got through just 6 laps at the Circuit de Catalunya on Monday morning. The Spaniard was unhurt as he climbs out of his stricken McLaren beached in the gravel trap. The right rear wheel of Alonso's McLaren became detached during winter testing. The Spaniard then walked back in front of the sparse home crowd to the team's mobile headquarters in the paddock while his rivals clocked up mile after mile after valuable data ahead of the opening race in Melbourne on March 25. The morning pace was set by Red Bull's Daniel Ricciardo, who was nearly 0.2 of a second quicker than Lewis Hamilton's Mercedes teammate Valtteri Bottas. Kimi Raikkonen, of Ferrari, was third quickest. By contrast, Alonso was on track for barely half an hour before his spin caused the red flag to be waved at 9:47 CET. His team mended his gravel-damaged car and he returned to the cockpit just before the lunch break. He did 10 laps in all during the morning running. Ricciardo completed 60. The Spaniard appeared to at least hint that he was impressed with the new car while it was running, calling it "this beauty." While waiting to resume testing, the McLaren is recovered by a truck after its rear right wheel became detached. Alonso recovers his wheel after stopping on the track of day 1 of testing in Barcelona. The McLaren is lifted from the track. Action restarted after a break of 20 minutes in Spain. The 2018 season is meant to herald a new dawn for McLaren after Britain's most successful ever Formula One team switched from Honda to Renault engines. So the curtailment was an unwelcome embarrassment. However, even by the time of Alonso's skid, he had already clocked up more early morning miles than last year, when his Honda-powered machine gave up on him on the first lap. The die of a miserable 2017 season was cast there and then. Speaking in the Barcelona paddock after the Alonso mishap, McLaren executive director Zak Brown said, "It is what testing is for. All the teams will have a variety of issues throughout testing. We are going to lose very little time, so it is no big deal at all." F1 testing times. Day 1 Barcelona POS driver car TIMETYRE gap laps 1 Daniel Ricciardo Red Bull 1 meter 20.179 SM 105 2 Valtteri Bottas Mercedes 1 meter 20.349 SM 0.170 58 3 Kimi Raikkonen Ferrari 1 meter 20.506 SS 0.327 84 Nico Hülkenberg Renault 1 meter 20.547 SM 0.368 73 5 Carlos Sainz Renault 1 meter 22.168 SS 1.989266 Lewis Hamilton Mercedes 1 meter 22.327 SM 2.148 25 7 Fernando Alonso McLaren 1 meter 22.354 SSS 2.175 51 8 Brendan Hartley Toro Rosso 1 meter 22.371 SS 2.192 93 9 Lance Stroll Williams 1 meter 22.452 SS 2.273 46 10 Romain Grosjean Haas 1 meter 22.578 SS 2.399 55 11 Marcus Ericsson Sauber 1 meter 23.408 SS 3.229 41 12 Nikita Mazepin Force India 1 meter 25.628 SM 5.449 22 13 Sergei Sirotkin Williams 1 meter 44.148 SS 23.969 28 Tire key M equals medium, S equals soft, SS equals super soft. That seemed a slightly positive spin on events given the bad weather that is forecast for the coming days of the 4-day test. Team have not won a race since 2012, when Jenson Button triumphed at the Brazilian Grand Prix. Asked for his expectations for the year ahead, Brown said, "We have not set targets for specific race finishes, but we want to be competitive. Whether that is 1 podium, 5 podiums, no podiums, it will all depend on what the rest of the teams do." We expect to be racing at the front of the field. Red Bull, featuring Aston Martin branding on the rear wing, were fastest in the morning session at Barcelona through Daniel Ricciardo. Valtteri Bottas did the early morning running for world champions Mercedes. Sun tries to break through the clouds on the first day of pre-season testing at Catalunya. Kimi Raikkonen's Ferrari rounds a corner on day one of testing for the new season in Barcelona. February 26th to March 1st Barcelona, March 6 to 9 Barcelona. We have got a long-term agreement with Fernando. I have never seen him as happy in a racing environment. We have got long-term plans together. I would like to think he will finish his career at McLaren, not just in Formula 1. There was no drama in the garage today. Everyone was quite relaxed, getting on with it, and it was quite an easy fix. This team is used to public pressure and having eyes on us. We enjoy that. We thrive on stepping up to the plate, so we are not feeling any pressure that we don't already put on ourselves. Lewis Hamilton ran for Mercedes in the afternoon when conditions started to deteriorate. Nico Hülkenberg's Renault is pictured on the Circuit de Catalunya track on Monday. Brendan Hartley put in an encouraging amount of laps for Toro Rosso. Alonso tried to make up for lost time in the afternoon and eventually went 7th fastest as conditions worsened, denying the likes of Hamilton a chance to set times as quick as those set in the morning session. Nico Hülkenberg's Renault was 4th fastest and only narrowly slower than Raikkonen, despite setting his time on the medium tire. Despite being plagued by speed and reliability issues with McLaren in 2017, Honda enjoyed a trouble-free day with new partners Toro Rosso. Brendan Hartley was 8th fastest and recorded 93 laps. Williams driver Lance Stroll pits having gone 6th fastest in the morning session. Romain Grosjean peers beyond his halo device on the way to running 7th fastest. The Alfa Romeo branded Sauber was 9th quickest in the hands of Marcus Ericsson. Force India development driver Nikita Mazepin had spun to also bring out the red flags.